I do want to remind you that self-care is something that you do for you. It doesn't matter if you have a partner or not. The fact that they get to enjoy that part of you is a bonus. Oh, love this, love this, love this. Look at that glow. Hi Amiga, what is up and welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Jennyfer Ross and I'm back at it again with yet another video. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my weekly maintenance routine and also a lot of my feminine hygiene routine, my tips and tricks of what I do to take care of myself. I do want to remind you that self-care is something that you do for you. It doesn't matter if you have a partner or not. It is still something that you should be doing for yourself and for nobody else. The fact that they get to enjoy that part of you is a bonus. For today's video, we are going to be washing my hair. We're going to be doing some skincare. We're going to do my shower routine. I'm going to share with you in depth the products that I like at the moment, my methods, my techniques, and my tips and tricks, and just things that can help you to make your weekly shower routine more pleasurable, because right now it is still winter. I'm very prone to seasonal depression. It has been hitting me hard this year, so these kind of things can still help you to bridge the period of winter to spring, when the days are more longer and that the flowers are coming back to life and things like that. But in the meantime, it is very important to take care of ourselves. So hopefully this video can give you some input for your own feminine hygiene or weekly maintenance routine. That was a mouthful. We're gonna go ahead and get into this video. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also make sure to subscribe to my channel and let's go. First things first, Amiga, we're going to start off with oral hygiene. For that, I like to use this toothpaste from Colgate at the moment with my normal toothbrush. And I also have my electrical toothbrush, but I always like to start off with my normal toothbrush first, and then I'm going to go in with my electrical toothbrush. Let's do this. Starting off by applying some toothpaste onto my toothbrush. Here I also have some benefits from charcoal toothpaste linked on the screen. Make a little screenshot if you are interested, and you can read it later if you are interested. Anyways, I'm starting off by brushing my teeth with my normal toothbrush. This just gives me more control and I feel like I can really get in there. And then I like to follow up with a electrical toothbrush, and this just gives me the feeling that I have everything covered and that I didn't skip on anything. So I like to take my time for this. Then I also follow up with a mouthwash. This is one from Colgate. I also like the one from Listerine, but I use whatever I have on hand and give my mouth a very good rinse. And last but not least, I like to exfoliate my lips by using a little lip scrub. This is one that I have from Primark. It's in a watermelon flavor. And yeah, it makes my lips feel really soft. But whatever one you have will do. Next up, it's time to make my Indian healing clay, and I make that with apple cider vinegar. You just do this by using equal parts. So if it's 2 spoons of the clay, then you have to use 2 spoons of the apple cider vinegar. That's the best recipe. It always works like that. And I just put it in a little bowl, mix it up until I have my desired consistency, I mean, and amount. So yeah, I always try to not make too much, but I always end up having way more than I need. It is important to apply the mask to a clean skin, so this is the face wash that I like to use from Nivea. It is one with rose water. It is really gentle but effective. It gets my face clean and ready for the mask, and I just like to apply this with my hands because your hands are the cleanest, you know, cleaner than any brush or any other face tool. Face is now clean and ready for the mask. I just washed it with this very gentle cleanser, and for this part I'm just going to use like one of these brushes. This one is from Real Techniques, but any foundation or skincare brush will do. And I just like to apply this all over my face, avoiding like my upper eye area and just my mouth, you know. This doesn't smell the best, I do have to say that, but my skin feels amazing after. That is something that I do have to say. it leaves the skin looking really good. But this is also to just detox your skin and like all the pollution from outside. It just like gives you a very, very good cleanse. I will put some benefits on the screen so you can watch those if you're interested. So I like to do this on Sundays mostly, but on the packaging it says that you can do it 1 to 2 times a week. But I wouldn't overdo it with this one, because this is really one that is intense, you know? And if you have like breakouts and stuff, they will be more calm after you apply this. I like to also apply it over my nose because it helps with whiteheads and blackheads and all that. I have a little bit left. I always have a little bit left. You can use this to actually detox under your armpits if you want, or even on your curl down there. Right now, I'm not going to do that because I am going to shave and everything today, so I'm going to leave that for another time. But you are able to do that if you want to. If you have some left over, just rub it under your armpits and it will detox your armpits. Anyways, I'm now going to just sit and watch like some vlogs while this dries, and I will be back when this is dry and I can hop into the shower. See you in a little bit. Since I'm going to be in the shower for a while, I like to always lit a candle, make like the atmosphere really nice. I like to use some fun lighting, even though for this time I didn't do it because I didn't want all the footage to be yellow. I like to play some music and also spray some room spray into my shower to make it feel like a Zen spa. And when I'm in the shower, the first thing I do is go in with some water and rinse off that mask and make sure that that is all rinsed off. Then I go in with my face wash. This is one from L'Oreal, and I just make sure that I just wash my face, make sure that there's nothing left from the clay mask on my face, and then I also rinse that one off. And then after this, we need to leave the skin alone a little bit because it's been a lot, you know? I like to continue with my hair. That's the first thing that I always like to tackle because it is a task, okay? I start off by drenching my whole hair in water and just saturate it. Make sure that every strand is wet so we can start cleansing it and doing the whole washing process basically. So this is the shampoo that I like to use. I use whatever I have on hand, and I always like to put a few drops of essential oil. This is rosemary oil and also tea tree oil. This helps to combat scalp issues such as dandruff, but also it stimulates hair growth. So that's why I use that in the shower, and then after I have that massaged in, I just rinse it out as normally and making sure my hair is completely clean. And then I go in with this Mielle Organics deep conditioner. This is their mint and rosemary line. I've been obsessed and hooked to this line right now. So I just apply that to my hair. And what helps for me is to make sure that my hair is super wet when I apply this, because I feel like that is just the way that gives me the best results. And that also makes it easier to detangle my hair later on. And what I also like to do is just finger detangle, run my fingers through my hair while I apply this, and then I just take a section, I just split every section into two, and I detangle my hair with my Denman brush, starting from the tip, working my way up to the roots and twisting the section when I have it detangled. And this is how it is when my whole head is done. I clip that up and I come back to that when I have my whole body and everything washed to rinse out my hair. And I do that with cold water, by the way. Anyways, with some exfoliating gloves and my Dove body wash, I like to wash my body. That's the first step that I always like to do. I just lather it up and just start going to town, like trying to clean my body as clean as I can. And meanwhile, I'm listening to music and just enjoying this under the shower. If you aren't using exfoliating gloves, you need to get into that because they are a game changer. This little tool helps me to clean my back. Sometimes I have my boyfriend coming in and helping me with my back, but if you're alone, that will do too. And then I'm going in with my body scrub. This is one from Rituals. It's the Rituals of Sakura. And I like to scrub my body with that. I also do that on my legs because that is very, very important when you're going to shave your legs. And for actually shaving my legs, I like to just use some deep conditioner. At the moment, I've been using this one from Garnier Fructis. It is their cocoa butter hair food. And this is just the best thing to shave with ever. It makes sure that the razor really glides easily, and I am obsessed. I love how this makes my legs feel. I also use it for my armpits. It's just the best. It's the best. By the way, I do recommend using a men's razor, but at the moment I didn't have any, so I used these from Gillette Venus. But anyways, it doesn't matter as long as it's a new one and clean. It will get the job done. For my girl down there, I like this Intima wash. This is just for the outside part. Do not put this inside because that is not what it's for. Your inside is an organ, so do not wash that with anything. And last but not least, I just like this Rituals body wash to just wash my body one last time before I get out of the shower. Okay, amiga, I am out of the shower and I'm now gonna take care of the rest of my body care and skincare. I'm gonna be starting off with skincare. I'm in my towel, I'm not naked, but I'm gonna be dermaplaning my face. For that, I'm gonna be using some of my face oil. Sometimes I also do this with face wash, but either way, all of it works. It just needs something to glide on. So yeah, and then what you wanna do is glide it over your face and make sure to remove all excess hair, all the beach fuzz. I did it like 2 weeks ago, so it shouldn't be that bad right now. You see that? I don't have much going on. Okay, now after I have done that, I like to go in with a sheet mask. For my sheet mask today, I'm going to use this one from Garnier. I absolutely love these. And what I love about them is that they're infused with face serum, so you don't have to wash this off when you're done. The mask is on my face now. I look crazy. Yeah, so while the mask is on my face, I am going to apply my body cream. Mask is on. And while I let it do its thing on my face, I'm going to apply my body cream. For my body cream, I like this one from Caudalie at the moment. It is my absolute favorite. I worked with them on Instagram, and also I think I posted a shorts about it. But it's my fave for the moment. It's perfect for winter, and it just leaves my skin super, super hydrated. And I love that. And when I apply it, it leaves my skin like that up to 24 hours. So that's amazing. This video is not sponsored by them, but I genuinely like them, and I always like to work with brands that I'm genuinely loving their products. Otherwise, there's no point for me to come and try to convince you about something that I don't believe in myself. So, and just going in, you know, going into my body. And I see this as a little moment for myself to relax. It has been so cold in Belgium lately. It's crazy. It's so cold. If I don't have to leave my house, then I won't, because I don't know, during these times I just prefer staying at home, working from home, and I don't like to leave my house if I don't have to. But anyways, my skin is so soft after like scrubbing it and that amazing shower. I'm obsessed. Oh, love this, love this, love this. Oh, feels amazing. Look at that glow. Oh, love it. And it smells like really soft, like almonds. Smells amazing. Mask is still doing its thing, so I'm going to apply my deodorant. This is the deodorant that I'm using at the moment. It is also one from Garnier. It's their Garnier Mineral 6-in-1 Protection up to 48 hours. I absolutely love this, and it smells amazing. My boyfriend always tells me to not apply any deodorant at night, since at night your skin is really supposed to rest and blah blah blah, but I just like using deodorant. And also, for the sake of the video, I want to share as much as possible from my routine with you. So that's why I did that. Before I had this, I used to always like use any other body lotion that I would have, And then especially for my knuckles, since my knuckles were super dry, but now they're not since I've started using that. I used to use some of this. This is the Balea Milk Fat. I really like it. It's like a Vaseline type of texture, but it is, I don't know exactly how to explain it. What the hell is milk fat? And it's also in German, but I used to always apply a little bit on my elbows and on my knees, just on areas that are extra dry. And I'm doing it still now, but normally when I use that, I don't have to do this. I also like to apply this on my feet, by the way. It makes my feet extra soft. Another thing that I also really like are beauty oils. I have this one from Nuxe. That is really one of my faves. It is really not necessary since I'm already like super moisturized and I don't need it, but I like the scent and I like just doing this for some extra luxury. So I'm just gonna apply some to the upper part of my chest area and my boob area, my cleavage. Smells amazing. I also have this one that sometimes I use for my body, but like I already said, since this one is super moisturizing right now, I don't really need it. Sometimes I'll do it, but today I'm just gonna skip on that because I feel like I just want to let that do its thing. So yeah, I love all of that. Now I'm gonna move on back with skincare. Okay, I changed into a little robe, by the way. That's just easier. Ooh, look at my skin. We love. Now I'm just gonna use my face roller to roll that into my skin. It's a little bit cold and it feels amazing. Oh, I love this. Seasonal depression has been kicking my butt lately. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not gonna pretend. It has been kicking my butt. I always have this in January and I always feel extremely guilty about it. So yeah, if you're watching this and you keep up with my channel, then that's the reason that I'm like not that consistent on YouTube at the moment. It is just I struggle to get my daily tasks done. I just struggle mentally. Some days I just wake up and when it's gray and rainy, I just feel like crying. It's just not very great, you know? And I have been trying and struggling to uplift my mood when I feel like that, but it hasn't been great. One thing that I have been doing is like uploading more on TikTok these days, and it's just short format content and I love that. If you understand Papiamento, then you can go over there. I also decided to take all my Papiamento content to TikTok. There are a lot of people from my community on there, and I think here on YouTube I want to focus back on English content. So yeah, you will still notice that I'm someone from Curacao though. It's just easier also for YouTube to detect my videos if I just stick to one language. So I'm back to English vlogs. I have that massaged into my skin. Now I'm gonna go in with my night cream. This is one from Diadermine. I switch up between this one and one that I have from L'Oreal. Like, let me see if I have that on hand. It's the Hyperactive from L'Oreal. I like this one as well, but since I had this one longer, I was like, let me use this one. And I also like it a lot, actually. It's really thick and really moisturizing, and I love how it makes my skin feel in the morning after it had all night to work its way into my skin. I love that. Yeah, so that's where I've been at with my content and just mentally. You know, I'm trying. If you have video ideas, then leave them in the comments down below. I did spend some time writing some ideas out for myself as well. So yeah, I do have some. There's content coming your way either way. But if there is something specific that you would like to see, help me out. I would absolutely love for you to let me know what you want to see, you know, like make content that we both enjoy watching. Then the last step for my skin right now is a face oil. I have this sample from Fortuna Skin. I looked up the full size and oh my god, I was in shock. It is so expensive. It's like 200 euros. So if you, this one is also very, very good. This one is from Kiehl's. You can use this one as well. They also have a night version of this. I might actually pick that up tomorrow because I love that one as well. But for me at night, it is really important to take good care of my skin and take off my makeup if I have that on. It is super important, you know, because otherwise your skin is just gonna clog up. You're gonna have like a lot of breakouts and things, and we do not need that. I'm not done yet. I'm gonna apply some of my Cicaplast balm under my eyes. I use this as an eye cream and I absolutely love it. One thing that I also wanted to tell you is what has been really important for me during these times is to acknowledge when I'm tired, and taking rest when I need to is key, because sometimes you cannot perform if you're tired. If you're mentally not there, then what is the point? Now, back in the days, I used to force myself to still perform, to still film a video or something, whatever it is that I have to do. And then when I take rest and I look back at what I did while I was tired, it makes no freaking sense. I will have to restart because it makes no sense. And I've learned that taking breaks are key and to perform better. You cannot deliver if you are tired. And you can also just not work past your exhaustion. That makes no sense. Okay, so that is it for my skincare. Normally, if I have like any breakouts and stuff, I also like to apply this. I spoke about it in so many of my recent videos, so I'm not gonna get too in detail about that, but it's a really good pimple cream. And for my lips, I like to use the Aquaphor. This is just amazing when it's cold and it's winter. It is the best. Best thing ever. My mom is calling me. I'll be right back with you. I am back. Hair has been stretched. I'm now gonna massage my scalp. Therefore, I am gonna use my Miel Organics hair oil. This is their rosemary and mint hair oil. And I just take some of this onto my hand, like about 2 pumps, and then I massage my scalp with this. I try to do this as much as possible, and by as much as possible I mean I try to do this every night to stimulate my hair growth and to just help me regain healthy hair, a healthy scalp, and also some length. I wouldn't mind having my hair long again. So I saw on TikTok that you're supposed to massage your scalp like this, like moving it across the scalp so that your scalp kind of moves around on your skull. I don't know if that's true, because normally I would used to do like circle motions. Anyways, I'm doing both just in case. This is the ORS tea tree oil. This is what I've been using for the length of my hair and to keep it moisturized. At the moment, I just keep my hair stretched. That's just easier for me because the curls, they tangle up and it just makes me lose even more hair every time that I have to detangle. So for the moment, I just blow dry it straight, not like a bone straight situation, but just so that it's stretched, and then I like keep it like that. I try to wear protective hairstyles like wigs, sometimes a bun. But yeah, for the majority of the week, it's just straight like this. I also do a ponytail when it's almost the end of my hair cycle and it's almost time to wash it again. I sometimes do ponytails, but that's what I've been doing to minimize breaking and shedding, because yeah, it was really bad. It was really bad, but hopefully soon I will have my hair back as it used to be. It's already a lot better, so I'm really grateful for that. And I am not complaining. I'm gonna take one of my little hair clips and clip my hair back. Hair is clipped back. Now it's time to find some pajamas and to wear those. So, okay, Amiga, I have put on some clean pajamas and I feel so good, so clean, so soft, so moisturized. I think I look moisturized too. I'm glowing. But yeah, I'm absolutely obsessed. So I think it's time for me to choose my little perfume. This is really extra and I don't do this every single night, but every now and then, especially since I haven't been feeling too great, I like to treat myself to a little perfume. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Like, what do I want to smell like tonight? I think I'm gonna go with this one. Yes, I think I'm gonna go with, what is this perfume even called? I Want True, I think. I think this one is called I Want True from Jimmy Choo, but the bottle is like this, really pretty, and smells so good. Yeah, and it's not too strong, so you know, by the time that I go to bed, this is not gonna be too crazy on me, but I love this. Oh, love it. It smells so good. So that is it. I am so happy, feeling so much better. I think I'm gonna brew myself a nice cup of tea and I'll be back. I'm back in my room and I made myself a cup of cinnamon tea. So I'm going to enjoy that. I think I might also read a little bit out of my new book. I finally have finished this one. So it was a really good book, but I felt like it was really similar to the other two in the series, because this one was from the Slam series, and I felt like only the last few chapters were like new information and information that we really needed. But all the other information, you have read that already in the other two books. So I felt like this one was a little bit unnecessary, but it is nice to see how the characters developed and what happened to them. So yeah, finally finished it and I'm really happy, because it shouldn't have took me that long to finish up this book, but I have, and that is the most important thing. And this is going to be my next read. It is going to be Layla, also from Colleen Hoover. Heard a lot of mixed opinions about this, so curious to see how that is going to be. But I'm going to try my best to read it as soon as possible. See, like, this is how small the letters are, so it should be okay. I'm excited, you know, to pick this back up. And I feel, especially now that I'm still dealing with this funky mood, reading is fun for me because it just helps me to close off. In my previous video, I also told you that I'm really addicted to my phone, and just the algorithms on my phone, on all the apps that I'm on, are just very problematic right now. And me picking back up on TikTok has been fun, but at the same time it's also a very addictive app. Like, I'm on it way more than I should be, so problematic. But that's what the future will be. It's going to be a lot of TikTok in the future, so I want to be ahead of the game. And as a creator, I think that is, it's really important to be ahead of the game. Other than that, I don't have much else to say. I just wanted to tell you that if you feel like you need a break, then take a break. You cannot pour from an empty glass, and you cannot work past your exhaustion. You cannot work past your exhaustion. And that's something that I also needed to realize and come to terms with. So yeah, that's why things are more slow on my channel. But I hope nonetheless that you still enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also make sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos from me, and I hope to see you soon in another video. Bye.